Now it's time to pack our carry-on. As you could see, I have my personalized EF Tours backpack. I use this all the time on tour. It's my number one go-to. It goes through many different phases over the course of a trip where I add things, I take things out. I spread out everything that I'm going to be taking on the plane with me, and I'm going to go through it and show you. And if you get some ideas about it, that's awesome. Remember, less is more. So let's start with the big stuff. This is my binder that has all of my tour information in it, has our flight times, a copy of everybody's passport, details that I need for the trip. It's basically my little office while I'm on tour. So that goes in my backpack. I also have a little journal that I bring with me. This is one that I got in England a couple years ago. I haven't used it yet. So I use that for notes, paper. I document what we do every day, because by the time you get to day 4 of your trip, you forget what you did on day 1 and 2. So I like to write things down, and I often have the students write little memories of things that they experienced on the trip. It's a really good record to have of everything. This is my iPad right here that I will download some movies, some shows. It's all charged up, ready to go. I'll bring my iPad, but chances are I probably won't even use it, because the airplane usually has a whole bunch of movies and shows that you can watch, but I'm bringing it anyway. Okay, here's my electronics bag that I told you that I was gonna bring. Then I have right here, this is my wallet. My wallet is great. I've had this for many years. It's got a whole bunch of compartments in it. Oops, I just stepped it. For my different currencies, and the best part is my passport fits in here perfectly. I bought this at Target years ago, and I've probably used it for 6 or 7 tours. See, it has different compartments for different currency. So I have some leftover euros that I'm bringing. Then I have an empty space here, and then I have my passport, and there's even for different change that I can bring. The key is, when you travel, wherever you decide to keep your passport, you keep it there all the time. So I will never move my passport from this location. It will always be in this wallet, and it will always be with me. This right here is a little bag I got in London several years ago, and it has leftover pounds that I have. It's the currency for London. So I'm bringing that separately. It's really heavy because they have $1 pound, $2 pounds. I know I'm saying that wrong, but it's heavy, and I'm not going to bring this in my backpack. I'm actually going to put that in my luggage, and then when we get to London, I'll pull this out and I'll use my pounds. For most of the trip, we're going to be using euros. Something else that I have is this little luggage weight. I don't really want to bring this with me, but I'm going to bring it anyway, because people are in denial about how heavy their luggage is. I gave them a weight limit of 40 pounds, and if they go over 50, then they have to pay extra. That's why I wanted to give them a really low weight so that they didn't overpack and they had room in their luggage in case they bought stuff. Right here's my water bottle. It'll go right here in my little side pocket. Of course, you know, when you go through security, it has to be empty, but I'll fill it up frequently throughout the trip because I don't like to spend money on water if I can get it for free. So I'm bringing this with me. When I get through security in Pittsburgh, I'll fill it up at one of the water fountains there, and then I'll have water for me on the airplane. Last but not least, I have all this little stuff that I'm bringing. I have my glasses because I'll wear my contacts, but then I'll change out. So I'm bringing my glasses. It'll go in here. And then all of this stuff will go in this little quart-sized bag because some of it's liquid. You can bring up to 3.4 ounces of liquid. This is basically, how much is this? How many ounces is this? I don't know. What does it say? Who knows? But anyway, this is about all the liquid you can bring on the airplane. This only has a little bit in it because I just need a little bit of solution. I have lotion. I have hand sanitizer. I have Dramamine for people who feel pukey. I have Advil for people who are feeling aches and pains. This is where I'm going to put my own personal meds that I take every day. I haven't put any in there yet. And then, of course, I have my little contact case to put my contacts in. So that will all go in this bag right here. And when I go through security, I'll take that bag out. I'll put it in the tray separately. Those are the only liquids that I have. I do have these tiny little, like, portable toothbrushes that I'm gonna bring. I don't know where they are right now, but that way I can brush my teeth. And then, of course, I'm bringing my tarot cards. So when we get bored, I can tell everybody their tarot story. So that's it. That's everything that's going in my backpack. I've got my jacket and my neck pillow that has a little attachment right here. I'll attach it to the outside, and that's going on the plane with me. Very last thing, I know I keep saying this is the last thing. Very last thing I'll add, snacks. All right, guys, that's it.